Hello, this is Carolyn at Carolyn's Paper Therapy. I know it's been a long time since I've shared anything with you, and life has just been really busy for me. And today I had some time to sit down and work on this journal that I've been kind of working on for a long time. I've done my fussy cuts and I've done my pages and planned out everything, but I haven't done enough to show you. So today we're going to go through the cover and the 6 freebies that were given to us over a week period of time from My Porch Prints. And I'll tell you, they did a spring event, and they have 5 kits, and the main thing is called Petals and Parchment. It includes the Petals and Parchment junk journal kit, ephemera, fussy cuts, pages and papers, hidden paper clips, and add-on pages and papers. And all those kits are available to be purchased on Etsy. And then during the week, each day, they gave a freebie away. And so I've been working on printing out and making the freebies. So that's what I'm going to show you today in addition to the cover. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to call this. It's just got the most beautiful papers, a lot of nature themes, a lot of paper, a lot of places to journal. And so I did a fun thing. I went into Chat GPT, if you've seen that, and I described what the pages looked like in the journal, and I asked for it to help me to name my journal. So it came up with this long list of wonderful names, and from that list I chose Petals, Pages, and Promises. The petals part is because of the beauty and the flowers, growth and nature that will be included in this journal. Pages will be for journaling, memories, and reflection. And the promises will be related to faith, scripture, God's promises, and hope. And I will put little words and messages in there that relate to all of these topics. So for me, that was a fun thing to call it, Petals, Pages, and Promises Journal. So I hope you'll follow along with me as I do this. And in my description, I'm going to post a link to the playlist from My Porch Prints so that you can go and see their introduction to all this and all their assembly instructions for the way they did the cover and the freebies, and then a flip through of their journal. Now mine is going to be a little different, but I did do the freebies pretty much like they had them. So I'm just going to show them to you, but you'll have to go to their videos to actually get a link to the freebie and to get the tutorial. So let's see what I can show you today. The first thing I did was plan out my pages, and from what all that they had inside their kit, I chose to make 4 signatures, and I'm just going to flip through these right quick. I still have to round the corners and ink the edges and then stitch them together. But I'm just going to flip through and let you see how pretty the papers are. This is some rice paper I had that I thought went really pretty in there. I like it because you can kind of see through it. I can put a little decoration here in the corner and it can be written on. Beautiful books with flowers. And as I go through here, you'll see why that title was so perfect. This is some Amazon packaging. I just decided that would be nice in here, kind of a natural look. Some frames, and there's other frames that I'm going to use throughout here, which is I believe a different kit. I'll have to figure that out. So as you can see, there's lots of flowers. Here's some handwriting. I love the ripped look to the parchment pages. So there are 4 signatures here. I won't go through them all, but I just decided what I wanted on the cover of each one, and then splice my pages in there. And each one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 3 of them have 6, and one of them has 5 pages folded in half, and then the Amazon paper and the rice paper. So this is going to make a beautiful journal, nice and thick, and I hope to write lots of beautiful things in here. This one, I believe, is for me. So the first freebie that they gave was the cover. Now, I've done my cover a little differently, but this part of it is what they gave in their freebie. And I may or may not be through decorating this, but I wanted to go ahead and show you. It has a flip out here, which I have closed with Velcro, a Velcro sticker. And these hinges are printed on the page, and I've just decorated with the pieces that were in the freebie. Put a piece of lace behind this cover here, and then it has a piece that slides out, a journal card that slides out, and you can still see the roses through. And then this opens up to where there's a pocket on this side. I've again decorated with some lace. I kept it very thin, the real thin lace that I get from Amazon, and the pieces that came with this freebie. This ribbon is some pretty ribbon that I also got from Amazon. There's 4 different colors, and it comes on these cute little spools, if you want to look that up. So there's going to be a lot of writing space in here, plus a lot of beauty and words and phrases throughout. And this is glued down on this sheet music here, which happens to be from the Messiah. And this is another freebie, which is just a plain big journal card. Put the tab on there, and this is just where I cut out 2 1-inch circles and glued them together and hung a charm and flower lace on there to dangle. So I'm not sure if I'm through with this cover, probably not, but what I did is I used a cereal box and I covered it with fabric. I needed my spine to be a certain size, which I think is 2.5 inches, so I had to cut apart the pieces and made them slightly larger than the journal pages will be. And then, and I've explained this in other videos, so I didn't show you everything, but I did take 3 pieces and run some masking tape down each side, inside and outside, to kind of fasten it together, leaving a little bit of a gap. And then I decorated it with this fabric that I had. I love that color. And just glued it on, and you can see the masking tape here, and glued it down on the sides. So this is the inside of the journal. And then I decided to use the music. I like this. I had the Messiah book and I'll never use it, so I liked it because it had lots and lots of notes on it. And I probably will use it throughout, just for a little extra. And so this is just ripped out. I have this ruler that I use, and it makes it easy to rip it in a straight line, but it still makes the edges frayed. So I did that and inked the edges and glued that down and glued this to it in a pocket. And this made this decorative for the outside of the spine. Now I will put something more on the back, and I'll do something else on this spine, but I got it this far so I could show you that this is going to be our book, and it's going to have 4 signatures in it. And then I like to use the hidden spine, so I have already got that all figured out. I decided to put this paper on the inside. By the way, I print everything on cardstock. And then this will be the hidden spine portion. And you mount your signatures on the hidden spine. This is a template that I made. And once you make one of these, you can keep it. This is for a 2.5-inch spine with 4 signatures, and I have a 1/2 inch on each side of each signature. So when I sew my signatures in, I will sew them with the 3 the 3 points where you sew through and tie it for all 4 signatures, and it'll be sewn to this. And then this will be glued down inside the inside covers, and then these will go over the top of that so that everything matches on the inside. And I will not demonstrate how I do this. You can look at other videos for hidden spine to see how that's done. I've even done some myself, so you can check back on my videos and find it too. So this is going to be a beautiful inside here with everything matching. Okay, so that's the cover, and I'm loving it already. I just think these are my favorite colors. I love this kind of teal color and this peach color so much, and that seemed to be in this kit quite a bit. Okay, another freebie that they gave was the cascading cards, and these are mounted on a backing paper. At least that's what I did, and now I'll be able to just glue this to a page when I go to finish the journal. That's the nice thing about these little extra things that you can make ahead of time. Then as you're going through, you can just put them in the journal and not have to be creating something on every page. I used to do that, and I would run out of ideas, you know, by the time I got to the end. So this way I can splice these things through here and then decorate with the other ephemera that comes with the kit. So these are just 3 different pockets that cascade, and I'll start at the top and show you. They just flip up, and this one has a little pocket on the front, a little tag in there. These even look like they're stitched around, but they're not. It's printed on there. And then I used just a little tiny paper clip to clip on this, to clip this down, to hold this down. This opens up like this, and like this. All this is part of the freebie. The next flip up has a little pocket here on the front, a little tuck spot, and a pocket here. And I've used the tabs. This flips up, just a decorative piece on the back here. It could have been another pocket. I did not make it another pocket. This one is got a pocket on the front too. The tag that comes out, and it flips up, and it's got a little pocket on the back. Now I didn't do mine exactly like them. I just used what was there and did my own thing. Now this this bottom one here, well, there's 4 flips, that's right. This one I just decorated. It has a pocket on it with these items inside, and then where it flips up, it has some writing space here and a cute little tuck spot in there. So this whole thing can be taken and glued down on a page, and it can even be glued down on 3 sides so that it's a pocket. So that's the cascade cards. That was one of the freebies. Okay, another one was these flower cutouts, and I printed them on the back with a decorative color, And then these are just made into paper clips that will fit on the tops of the pages. They'll stick out above the book, which I thought was a really neat idea. Now, if you wanted to, you could clip them to a pocket down inside. Say this was a pocket, you could clip it down inside on a pocket instead of having it stick up above. But you can use it as for a little tuck spot or for decoration. And there are 1, 2, 3, 6 of those. That's what they look like on the back. I just used the same, where I had cut these out, I used some of that paper to be the backing on there. Okay, the next thing was some little pictures. They're like little Polaroid pictures. And I had the frames. They used some frames. I'm not sure what they used, but I bought a bunch of these little frames in packets from Amazon, and they're real thin embossed paper. And so the picture is underneath here, and I've attached the frame over the top of it, and then just decorated with some ruffles and ribbon. So these can be written on, or they can be glued down in your journal as a tuck spot, which is probably what most of these will be, because they would be hard to tuck down in something. Clip to the top of the page. Each one is different. These particular frames had butterflies, so I thought they were appropriate for this kit. This one here, this is a dress on a dress form. I framed it with the frame and added on some lace, and when I ruffled this, I just put some glue back there and ruffled it with my fingers. Some old buttons, and I just wanted that touch of color, and I had this sticker laying out there, so I used it. And this one is a bird's nest. This is some cheesecloth and just a piece of lace. This one is the Eiffel Tower and some roses, and I just framed this side of the picture. Added on some lace that's glued on the back. A little bit of music, and that's a little tiny piece of tatting there. A flower and some ribbon. And this one is, you can barely see it, but it's a dress hanging on a clothesline with the cloud sky in the back. So that's what I framed, and I just added on some lace and trims. This one is a picture of a bunny rabbit. I just love the little butterflies on these frames. Added some lace. This is from an old slip that was cut off, and it was just cut like that. I didn't plan that or anything. I just grabbed it out of a pile of stuff that I had to use. Okay, this one is some tulips. I framed it. I put this pretty little tatted lace around the edge. This is some of that eyelash yarn. These little bows, I bought a bunch of those. They came from Amazon too, so I have them here in a little compote so I can grab them out of there. I usually like to make my own bows, but these were nice and flat, so I thought they would be good to use. And let's see, then we have the 3D flower insert, and this is really cool. This glues down on 2 pages so that it flips open like this. And each flower has a little pocket on the side that has a heart in it. And I plan to put some special words on these little hearts. They just tuck down in each side of the petals here. So this will be just in the spine in between 2 pages. this was printed on regular paper, and they'll tell you that in their video. It would be too thick if it was on cardstock, but it's doubled when you glue it all together. And last but not least are the cute little books, little mini books. I've made so many of these, and I have even ordered a little 3D printed bookcase just to fit them. I have that in my bedroom with some little miniature stuff on it. But I just made these little books, and they show you how to make them if you haven't made these before. They're just precious. And there's even pages for writing. So if you wanted to write a little something sweet in here, you could. There's a writing page. And I just put a eyelet in here and put on a pear clip. And I'll decide how these hang off the edge of the thing, or maybe I'll make a tassel and hang them down on the tassel. There's the Eiffel Tower and flowers, butterfly, and a bunny. So that's my stuff I've been working on. And what I'll do next is I cut out all the ephemera using my Cricut, but I still have some pockets and things to cut out that we'll decorate with. But I will, when I come back, unless I find something else that I want to do multiples of, I'll come back with a flip through. If you have any questions, please ask me. I haven't made videos in a while. I used to make one every other day or so, and it's just been, my life has just changed where I can't do that all the time. But this is a good day to be sitting here, and I finally got all this together so I could show you my plan. And I think it's going to be a beautiful journal. It'll be tied with a ribbon and for closure, and just open up nice and flat for writing and looking at it. So, you know, I always tell you to remember every day's a gift, and it truly is. You know, we never know how much longer we have on this earth, so each day is a gift. Whether it's our first day or our last day, it's a gift. And I think it's important for us to not be morbid and think like that, but to be hopeful and think that each day is a gift from God, and we can use it so many different ways, and we have choices. And for me, I choose to live each day fully and to the best of my ability to spread light and kindness to others. Even then, sometimes you can be misunderstood, but the point is, God knows that we're trying to do our best, and each day is a new day. So if you mess up one day, you can always do better the next day. But all of us need to be able to share our light, and we also need others to shine their light on us, because life is difficult, and we all share the same earth, and we all have different kinds of problems. And so I believe that every day's a gift, and we're to spread joy any way we can. So that's just my philosophy on life, and it's come by me hard. You know, I haven't had it easy, so it's just lessons that I've learned along the way through tough times and happy times. So I'll be back before you know it with this thing completed, I believe. So I'll see you soon. Have a great day.